Welcome back, everyone. We are here with the grand final of the ozfortress State v State Cup. Those of you who saw the semi-final will know that Queensland will be playing against Team Victoria in the grand final. I am still Michael. I am still joined by Foz. I am keen for this game, Foz.
I am keen too. After what happened in that last map we casted of Queensland versus New South Wales, we can only hope we get a bit of normality, because I mean, it was an experience. I think we can call it that. But yeah, we're heading in here. The team that swept through the competition without dropping a single round, Victoria, up against Queensland, who really I don't think many of them expected to make it to the grand final. I think most people were expecting New South Wales to find their way through. I believe even when I was calling with Beta yesterday, I said Victoria versus New South Wales would be the grand final preview. So I'm kind of forced to eat my hat there with a pretty terrible prediction on my part, as we already see it ready up on the side of Queensland. So maybe we should go over these rosters pretty quickly. Oh, and the players still haven't joined. We're fine. Yeah,
we're still 2 down on the side of Victoria, but Queensland has readied up. I'll bring us down the Queensland roster. It's the same as it was for the last map. We have Sam and Elmo on the Scouts, Lex and Adolo on the Soldiers, Gooseman on the Demo Man, and T3 on Medic.
And for Team Victoria, pending availability of players and who's doing what, we have Cookie, otherwise known as Sorceress, and Down on Scouts. We have Yule on Pocket, Enrif on Demoman, Lock on Roma, and Hertz on Medic. I may have got the soldier positions mixed up. It's hard to know with Team Victoria because all of their players are so capable at everything that, I mean, I'd be surprised if they do have kind of locked-in positions.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit all over the place. They've been playing with different rosters, I believe, for the 2 days. But it will look something very similar to that roster. I believe Silvo's been playing Scout a bit. I know he's in the server right now. So.
Yeah, he's subbing in probably, I'd say, for Down, by the looks of things, as Enrif disconnects from the servers, Locks joins, so who knows what's happening right now, to be honest.
Yeah, so this game, like the last one, will be a best of 3. So that means there will be a pick ban phase, which the teams have, again, gone through very early. Very nice for us, so we know what we're talking about before we go into the game. We had Victoria ban Prolands. Thank God, don't have to have a look at Prolands anymore. We're done with that for the night. Then we have Queensland banning Gully Wash. Victoria then picked Process, which is the first map we'll be seeing. Queensland picked Product, and then Victoria rounded it out. Third map will be Granary if we make it there.
Yeah, so some great maps, and we have just been informed by the Grandmaster Catfish that we won't have Yule tonight, so Down is moving over to Soldier, and we'll have Silverdox on Scout. So, I mean, is that even like... I mean, in some ways it's an upgrade for Victoria, in some ways it's a side grade. It's probably not a downgrade.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I mean, as we're seeing a bit of shit talking in the chat right now, as the Victorian teams have decided to tag up as AFL clubs that dominate the Victorian sporting landscape. Queensland, of course, on the other side, not really known for supporting AFL. They prefer their other codes of rugby, but you know what? We'll let the players kind of go through that right now, and these guys can have their fun.
Yeah, as we prepare for the fun that is predictions. I don't know that it's necessarily worth doing predictions for score, because I think I know what we're both going to say, considering Victoria hasn't dropped a round yet and has already versed Queensland.
Yep.
I'm going to do a prediction for how quickly the 5-0 happens in Victoria's favour.
Okay, what is it?
I think, and I might be a bit generous here, I think 17 minutes.
Okay, I was going to go 15. So we're around the same mark as both teams have readied up. We're starting the first map of ozfortress State v State 2020 Grand Final. Victorians, the #1 seed, are taking on Queensland, who managed to make the way up the bracket, beating out New South Wales in that semi-final. As Enrip with a great rollout, getting to mid super early, Down supporting him. Lex comes in for a high bomb, gets some eyes on the opposite team, but doesn't really able to do anything, as Sam, rolling up to mid on Sniper, immediately taking down Cookie. So a good opening, but the double... Oh my god, Sam, no, you're not allowed to hit those pods. Okay, Queensland winning this first mid because Sam. I'll ban Sam. While you talk, Michael.
Yeah, I don't think either of us expected the Sam sniper, at least not on this map. On product, I was kind of expecting it, but he's showing my hand. He can't be pulling out the sniper before you go onto product, and actually Hurts on med died.
Silverdog, oh my god,
Silverdog
was trying to go for the crowd. Oh my god, free long. Oh, okay, we've already got a lot of action happening. I'm getting flashbacks and I'm scared. As Sam is taken down on this left-hand side, Elmo cleaning up down there.
This is the sacred map, not meant to be touched, as Cookie's gun is going to be going down, as Elmo is kind of teasing the point he will go down, as Lex, Gooseman and Adolo kind of walk into the shredder that is the Victorian team.
Yeah, Gooseman's surely getting cleaned up there by Sorceress, and with only Sam and T3 up, there's not much Queensland can do here, and T3 is actually disconnected from his sniper. Sam's all the way back in choke here, as I mean, Sam's doing all he can for his team right now. I think they realised that he gets locked because, of course, he does. As I was about to say, I think Queensland realised the only way they couldn't win this is if Sam constantly is rattling off those 150 domes, but we'll see what happens.
Oh no, I think Kalski's played enough Pug Sniper for everyone to realise that having a sniper on your team, no matter how good he is, probably not going to win, especially against any sort of coordination, so we're going to see Victoria come up with uber advantage. You're probably just going to see a use through the choke. No one wants to die. Enrith is in onto T3, gets minied. Didn't see, but Gooseman following it up.
Adolo though, just not getting back to with his team in time. And Sam getting another kill because, okay, he gets taken down. Sam, are we going to see the perma sniper? We're actually seeing the pulse strike. As we see Sorceress going down, the Uber from T3 comes out, they get lock, but I mean, Hurts is all the way back at midpoint with NREF as they sticky off choke point, but Queensland are going to be pretty content recapturing second point with actually running really well, and they've managed to come out of this situation with pretty much dead on Ubers. So yeah,
and they're gonna run a Dolo on Scout. I don't know if he was on Soldier.
Yeah, they're running the perma, I think they're running perma sniper. Get hyped because we're getting fragged for the material at the bare minimum. NREF almost in the sight line. A big bomb coming in. Can Sam hit the headshot? That's all I'm concerned about right now.
He'll get
down
the
actually. I think he hits the shot to get down, but Tolly, Elmo, Lex all full. Sam going for the hero shot, gets the sight line onto the medic, but just goes down. T3 is scuttering his way to last. Enrich jumps to the other side of the point, and T3 tries to outsmart them by thinking he's going to go one way, but then going the other, and then Enrich just hits him with a single pipe, and Victoria going to take round one as easy as you like. As long as finishes off with a nice little mini to win.
Yes,
so perma sniper, not really that helpful.
No, it might slow it down a little bit though. I'm feeling a little bit better about the 17 minutes. But yeah, I think it's, you know, Sam. Oh, he's actually okay. They've swapped off. They went it for the first round.
Oh, boo.
They've decided against it. As you're going to see, Lex hit a fast roll and try and get onto Enrith, but he will die immediately. Gooseman pushing pretty far up on the left-hand side. We'll get left as Victoria's going to look to brawl the three players on Queensland on their left-hand side. As, yeah, Sam, T3, who's going to look at getting out, but Victoria does not want to let this go. They're not even having anyone cap.
Oh, yeah, they're finally sending someone back. That was almost a massive disrespect. You know, are you getting almost to the point where you just spawn camp the enemies into their last point? Oh, a nice fight by Gooseman to take down Lock. But yeah, I mean, easy midpoint, easy second point capture.
Sam's
and that's not enough. Sorceress is in behind, he gets one shot, he gets two shot, and Enrif actually with the pipe is the one to clean it up in the end. So T3's down again, Gooseman's down, Sam's down, they get out the force, but they're going to practically lose all of their players. Legs goes down too, Elmo fighting in the back lines. He's actually getting some good damage onto Hurts, but can't do too much as Elmo's just, I mean, he's BMing in chat. He realizes that's all he can do right now is Victoria flood onto the point. And he actually, gets some nice cleanup kills with the rest of his team as Gooseman cleans up Silverdog and Hurts. So Queensland managing to get a bit of a consolation when they're on last, as Lock goes down as well. So Queensland should be able to recapture second as Cookie just slowly makes his way out.
Yeah, they got a little bit eager there, pushing with 3 up against the heavy. I mean, doesn't matter how good you are. The 450 Russian man will, you know, he'll melt anyone. So you're going to see Silver win the force spawn, look to get a pick on the sniper, but Lex will bomb him. He'll get knocked back.
The counterpoint though coming in from down. Actually not able to do that much. Does take out Elmo though. which will make him mighty. Silverdogs is actually still staying on a slither of HP. He really wants this frag as the dollar goes down too. Lex realizing that he's caught in no man's land. Oh, a fantastic rocket from Locke there, but Lex actually goes for the Roma special and takes him out too, so Locke's been eating most of the death here for the side of Victorian, but it doesn't matter because his team's in such a dominant position. But as we said that, Queensland come in with the Uber Enric just getting onto that rocket at a good angle not to take full damage, but Hurts and Cookie do manage to lose their life because of it. Sam goes down too to a nice clean-up pipe by Enric. T3's caught out against Silverdogs, and what was looking so good for Queensland turns into a disaster as Elmo's not even able to take out this frag with the help of the soldier. They finally get Silverdogs, but Adolo trades with down, and I think we're going to settle down a bit here unless Elmo decides to go for a crazy play. He is, but he's not able to close the distance on Enric, so instead he kills Locke again.
Yeah, and although he'll die the Sorcerers, he'll also go for a second on the Lex. You can see Guzman trapping up Choke with his med and Sam there. But Sam, he's getting a bit aggressive, going to fall back towards Silver, try and bait some plays into the sticks.
Oh,
but
Guzman with some really nice damage, but Enric, it's one of those moments where you hit a pipe on someone and it like sends them with such intense downward velocity that they get full damage despite only being like a centimeter off the ground. As Adolo and Down both end up dying here. Sam doing what he can, trying to hit those shots, but just a simple rocket from Locke takes him out. And Queensland all the way back on their last, as it kind of just seems like Victoria are toying with them at this point, even though they've only got a 1 round lead.
Yeah, it's only a 1 round lead. They're already, what, 7 minutes in, but I mean, Victoria, they're just so in control. No, it looks like Victoria, they're going to use in through door 2, playing with fire. They're sitting out there before the Uber's up, but they're going to kill Lex at the beginning. They're going to clean up Goose right at the end as they fade. Enric going pretty low, but the players of Victoria just being able to dodge this damage, still not losing anyone.
Shot on the there. Silverdogs just standing on the point. Uber does come out here from T3, but logging down and just jumping around. It takes them so long to clean up Silverdogs. Block is just going to wait behind the point. Actually missed a lot of his rockets, but he'll just stand on the point, clean up these damage. No, he actually gets taken out. Queensland has somehow just managed to hold on with it, but no, it's T3 and Adolo, and eventually Victoria managed to pick up their second round. And here we go to mid-fight number 3. Let's see if Queensland can maybe just try to keep slowing down Victoria's pace here. Put up a bit of a fight.
Yeah, see if they can be the first team to get around. Enrith a lot faster than Guzman again, but Adolo, he'll take away the health that Enrith got from the pack. Enrith will need an arrow from Hertz as Hertz will he'll take a roller to...
Oh, a nice coordinated bomb there by Lex and Adolo. They get Hertz, they get Enrith, they get down, but Adolo and Lex do lose their life to the bomb, but it was totally worth it. We see a bit of scout aggression coming out here. No, it's actually Silverdogs and Locke on the backline. Sam and Guzman are disconnected. Sam taking so much damage, but he cleans up Silverdogs on practically no HP. Locke coming in with a very crisp direct to take down Sam. It's Guzman and a medic versus a soldier, and you'd assume Locke should be able to get a good bomb here as he picks up the pack. He's just kind of hovering around. Guzman's desperately waiting for a hit scan class to come and support him as Adolo and Lex actually make it to the mid, and there we go. Locke was waiting for Down to come in, but no, Adolo cleans him up, and Down's kind of stranded here. He's straight up in the air. Can anyone hit the shot? And Lex cleans him up. So Queensland actually winning that fight really well in the end.
Yeah, really a long mid-fight there, nearly taking 2 minutes for that to finish up, but I don't know, T3 playing really safe with Guzman. And
Lex isn't done.
Yeah. No, he wants to push up us, but Locke will meet him. Oh, he'll run away.
Lex still isn't dead here. In fact, no, okay, it looks like Silverdogs is finally going to chase him down, but Lex, like, single-handedly forced all of Victoria out. Locke is jumping onto the point, gets one rocket onto Adolo, but misses the second, hits the third, though. But he does, again, trade his life for it. But here we go, the Uber from T3 comes out, but Sam can't find anyone. He finally actually cleans up Hertz, but the rest of Victoria scattered so well. No, Guzman managing to land a nice sticky there, and Queensland are in a really good position to win this. Down gets completely suspended by Elmo, and Sam are doing so much work. Enric is doing what he can. He denies Guzman. He's coming out, but he can't. Queensland, they're the first team all tournament to take a round off of Victoria, and there we go. It's 2-1.
2-1. Both our predictions gone out the window.
I'm happy for it.
Yeah, no, that is really good at Queensland. As you said, first team to take a round off of them. Let's see if they can take more. It is only 2-1, 10 minutes into this first map of Process of the Grand Final. You see Adolo take some ground on the right-hand side with Elmo backing him up. And well, we're going to see teams kind of trade height here. Locke doing the high bomb. He'll decide to back off.
And here we go. Lex actually makes a lot of space for Dolo, but he gets completely suspended midair by Silverdog. Again, Locke loses life, but Silverdog cleans up that other soldier of Lex, and it looks like with that, the combo of Gooseman and T3 are going to make their way out, but Elmo and Sam are just on cleanup duty. They're killing everyone, and there's nothing really that Victoria's doing right now. Silverdox is dancing, gets an arrow from her, so really nice to heal him up, but that gives Gooseman an instant to come in and just fire off those stickers and force Victoria back. So Sam and Elmo, I mean, they're going beast mode right now.
Yeah, really just like holding that right side, yeah, their own right side ground, knowing that Goose and T3 had backed out. They're just staying in there. They're just going to 2v1 everyone, and they'll win the mid for their team with even Ubers. Queensland will control middle. And yeah, where are the sacks going to come from?
I mean, we've seen a lot of times where kind of a Dolo has made space for Lex, or Lex has made space for a Dolo, but if you're Queensland, I mean, almost go for that Sam sniper play, because, I mean, this is a pretty, you know, famous point for pushing in with sniper, and it's not, but here we go. Massive soldier bomb comes in by Dolly, unable to do anything. Locke actually really close to getting taken down by splash damage. But it looks like Down's ready to come in out of IT, but he does back down as he's spotted by the scout here. No! Oh, he whiffs his jump and has to force back. He does have the support of his team there. It looks like Hertz might want to have aggressive move here. No, they eventually back out. But that all makes space for Locke to come in. He misses his first rockets, hits the second, but it's too little too late. As Enrith, I think, takes out Lex somehow. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, he was actually so Hertz and Enrith were really aggressive in their own IT, kind of hoping for the drop on the T3, so that if they did drop him or force him, they could just push straight out that IT onto midpoint and then just take a really good fight, not letting Queensland go on the second. But doesn't work in their favor. But you know, Enrith will be happy with the frag, as we do have the Sam sniper.
And yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I called it earlier before we had that large Adolo bomb coming in, and there we go, the team's giving him support into the sewer area. A big bomb coming in from down there to see if he can time it perfectly. Gets one rocket to stand, he gets two. Really nicely timed bomb by down there, sending himself skyward. And yeah, it looks like Victoria going to push up this really early soldier aggression, and he manages to find Gooseman. So Victoria surely just walks away in here. They clean up Elmo as well, and they force T3, and no one's even able to pressure Hertz. Lex is losing so much health on the backline, and Victoria just slowly work their way in and get mid for free and get a full Uber advantage as Sam is staying up on the sniper, trying to salvage some sort of play here.
Yeah, and Lexi's still behind. Looks like he might find Locke. Locke's actually just taking his pack.
Sam. Of course he hits that because it's Sam. Why wouldn't he hit it? Gooseman is caught out to here on lower, and it takes the scout a long time to connect, but they do manage to get it. Lex is actually jumping on the backside and hits a fantastic direct onto Enrith as Sam got a headshot. I don't know on who. T3 gets an arrow kill on Cookie, and help, I'm scared as it's just a few players left alive. Where's Sam gone? I've actually lost him.
Sam is in the middle of second point. But he's watching choke, he doesn't know. Oh wait, they haven't seen him though. Down might die here. Oh Sam, no!
Well, he gets the body shot,
of all the shots
jump though, and he actually denies Locke as well. Oh my god, like, and he does enough damage to Locke that Elmo can clean him up. Sam just, I mean, Sam and Elmo are really doing all they can to make sure Queensland aren't getting rolled here. They are. Yeah. This is a fantastic show performance as a massive bomb coming here from down, but he just misses it. Is forced to kind of hang on this grass area. It allows Lex to come in and turn some heads, but Elmo and Adolo goes down. Lex should go down soon, but no, he actually managed to clean up Silverdog, so this might give him an opening, but he has no health to even fight second point here, so the rest of Queensland are all the way back on that last point.
Yeah, but Lexi's still behind Locke, just keeping an eye on it now, and he will get against.
Yeah, Cookie just hit the easiest 3 shots of his life there.
Yeah, we're actually going to have even Ubers coming up. You've got Sam Gooseman, T3, all holding pretty close to their 1 and 2 Cookie. Oof.
Maybe a sack for sniper? No, Silverdogs was already on sniper, so...
Oh, but Sam's out for the sack anyway.
Gooseman goes down, but Locke and Down go down, and Sam loses his life as well, so with a smorgasbord of players dying, I think we might... No, Elmo has an opening, but gets hit at the nick of time to protect the medic on Victoria and has to back out. Elmo had a really good chance for an opening there, but Victoria just able to shut that down.
Yeah, now we've got the double sniper up. Sam, after his sack, has decided to come up. As he's going to try and maybe get a counter snipe on to Silver, but he'll sit in a little cheeky spot, try and take a shot on a down before down spams him off of it. As what Queensland, we've got a gun coming up, Dolo building that up, now getting ready for the Uber exchange that will likely happen in Last at some point.
Yeah, it looks like we actually have Cookie looking to be a bit aggressive here, and he takes down Elmo, a really nice pick there, but probably not enough to push off Fog. We see Lex doing a lot of damage. He actually gets jumped here in lobby, is missing his rockets, and down is protected by Cookie, taking down Lex. The engineer's gun is in a really quite easily spammed location, but it's actually doing a lot of work as Sam snipes down Silverdogs with another body shot. Looking like he wanted to come shutter, but eventually decides to back out, as it looks like we're just going to settle down for a bit.
Yeah, take some trades in lobby, you know, pick here, pick there, you're gonna keep down, try and get in one. No one's really watching it though, so he will get some damage onto Elmo. Elmo will eventually have enough presence to push him back with the rest of his team, as down will get some healies and go for a round 2 through lower lobby this time.
Oh no, looks like they want to be Victoria's becoming really aggressive here through door 2. They get Elmo, and they get the teleporter, but the lot goes down from the sentry gun, and Sam cleans up Silverdogs with the SMG. Cookie just walks into the sentry gun fires, so there we go, 3 players down from Victoria, and who was that taking a lot of damage? That is down. He has to jump back and get an arrow from her, so Black manages to force him out. So Queensland with a really nice last hold there. I don't know what Victoria was really doing. They kind of just all fed into a sentry gun.
Yeah, just a lot of sacks coming in on the T3. Kind of reckless plays.
And yeah, with that, it looks like we're slowly seeing not Queensland just content to sit on their second here, as we have 12 minutes left. And I mean, we both predicted this game to be over by now, but Queensland have held Victoria to only a 2-1 lead, as it looks like Adolio's holding IT as best he can. Eventually gets his way out. A really nice bomb coming in from down, but Elmo suspending him in midair, taking him down, as it looks like we're going to see a counter come in from Lex. Not getting some fantastic rockets, but Lex actually the one to find the kill, and it looks like we're going to see all of Queensland coming through IT here. They are spotted out by the scout, but Silverdogs loses life so early before the Uber's even popped. Enric is actually caught out, but they can't connect the shots. He's surviving for so long, and the Uber finally comes out from Hertz there, as Sam just not able to connect his shots. Adolo's up on the high ground. He's actually spamming them out really well, as they get hurt. Elmo with a fantastic flank there. Guzman's raining down stickies from above, gets down Enric, and Adolo with a fantastic rocket onto lock. Down goes down 2. Cookie manages to clean up T3 though, as it's just Silverdogs alive for Victoria. Fighting Guzman, fighting Elmo. Elmo with the mid-range scattergun takes him out, and after a messy fight, Queensland get the midpoint, but with players coming up, Hertz should be able to build himself up about a 20% Uber advantage.
Yeah, it's going to end up being advantage for Victoria. Not an awful lot though. T3 coming up now, and Sam has waited for him, so it's going to be 15%. Nothing either team will want to push off of Uber advantage-wise, but with Adolo getting caught up in mid, and Queensland having no players there, they are going to look at just, yeah, giving up the mid. Victoria will take it, and yeah, Victoria, it looks like they aren't even going to cover it right now.
Getting caught out by Down. Oh my god, Elmo, you have no right to hit those shots. Down had him in a corner, and Elmo got the fat free shot there. Yeah, to be the soldier in a confined space. Elmo's just dominating this game right now, along with Sam.
And Victoria actually slowing down the cap, letting Queensland get what the one forward spawn that there was to get kind of reliant that they would be able to get.
Almost actually coming on a mid-fight with the rest of his team. Guzman managed to get down Suspers. No, this is a crit.
It's a crit!
There we go. Oh my god. I am loving this play from Queensland as they obliterate Victoria. It is just Hertz alive on 85%, so we will have a Uber charge to defend last or maybe even second with, but wow, the hyper-aggressive play coming out from Queensland.
All the way. Elmo will just meet the spawns now. He'll have to back up. He does value his life here. But I have a feeling that Hertz and the gang, they're going to be coming in the second in a few seconds with the supercharge. Lex trying to get the wall bug. He will find block and trade his life.
Really good work there, and again, it's lockdown really early in the fight, as we've kind of seen all game here. Elmo's gonna get caught out here on lower IT though, which is a bit of an issue. Adolo getting spammed out, but he just manages to jump his way back out into mid, but here we go. Silverdog is not content with giving up here, and without using the overcharge, Hertz and his team managed to force Queensland all the way back onto their second point.
Oh, but Queensland, they're going through IT. They're going to try and crits onto mid here, but they're just going to stop the cap. They're going to kill Silvo. They should kill down here
and
as well.
And Victoria have used their Uber on second point, and they don't know what to do. They're running through choke, but Elmo's running up behind them. They can sandwich them so well. Guzman gets a fat sticky look, manages to get down T3. Elmo's missing all his shots, and Enric doesn't take any damage. Guzman goes down too. It's just Sam and Adolo on the back lines. I don't think they know Adolo's there. He jumps around onto the point. He gets one rocket. No, they're getting at the cap. Sam is going for it. He gets locked again. He's going to meet Silverdoxon down, but Sam single-handedly has delayed all of Victoria as they now have to recap second point as Hurst gets an arrow frag onto Lake. Elmo goes down too. Okay. If Queensland managed to back out a bit sooner there, that could have been good, but wow, what a sequence of events.
Yeah, Adolo, that positioning on mid, hiding from Victoria, managing to jump all the way around, deny the cap long enough for Sam to get it. And just, I mean, really buying more time. They're still only down 2-1 on the side of Queensland, so, I mean, look, they're going to be happy. No one else has put up this much of a fight against Victoria in the entire cup, so...
And I feel like part of this happened when we were in round 2 and Victoria were kind of just going for some of these messy plays, kind of toying with Queensland. I feel like if they just, you know, dealt a killing blow sooner, we might not be in this position, but it gave Queensland a bit of a breathing room, and Locke again taken out really early in the fight. He's I mean, I know he's providing a lot of space for his team, but I'd like to see Locke survive a bit more here. It feels like he's dying when he really doesn't have to be.
Yeah, no, maybe taking the role of the sacrificial soldier a little bit too much to heart, but he is coming up on the spy, so maybe looking to die, or no, it looks like he's staying at spawn. He's going to check for the off class and go back to soldier.
Yep.
Figuring out if Sam's on sniper, although I don't think you need a spy to tell you if Sam's... Oh wait,
well,
no, it's Elmo. Okay,
it's
different
It's a
sniper.
big brain strat. We actually see Sam getting a bit aggressive here on Shutter, forcing Silverdogs back. As looks like Down's actually kind of hiding in lobby here, but yeah, they know he's here. He's going to go for a jump, but immediately gets shut down. Silverdogs goes down as well. They're all trying to get T3, but they finally get the force up, but they're going to lose 4 players. No, Cookie actually manages to survive that. Surely Cookie doesn't live here. Actually, he does. No, fantastic sticky side from Gooseman. So they get the Uber out, but they lose 4 players. They lose 5 because Gooseman has decided to go beast mode 2 as Lex comes in and forces down out of the choke there. So, I mean, they get the force, but they lose so many players because of it.
Yeah, and you're going to see Victoria barrel right in here before the point's even captured. They know what's theirs, and they have this overcharge. They don't want to use it in second, though.
He just turned it off in the last minute. That's just fantastic DM from Gooseman coming out right now. Basically winning his team initially that second point and then letting them hold it. As Victoria, even though they have a 50% advantage, they're just going to have to delay here. They're really not in a position to attack, but it looks like they're finally going to lead with Enric around this corner, and Queensland widely start back up. Adolo jumping in through the choke here, but no. Cookie's having none of it. Shuts them down as, yeah, Queensland finally back up. And they're 15% away. They should have enough time to build up Ubercharge for last here as Elmo goes onto that Russian. Yeah, no, actually Uber comes in right away.
Yeah, leaving one up. Queensland will get in time with the Uber fading on Victoria now. They are going to look at backing out, unable to deal with the heavy just yet, but with the amount of picks going Victoria's way, you're going to see them re-enter here. Elmo needing that buff to win his team the fight here. Lex will die up top. Elmo will take a good bit of damage from Locke there, and he might get cleaned up here by Silvo and Enric fighting around the point.
Just manages to respawn in time. He gets a nice sticky to 4. Silverdogs off the point. T3 goes down though, and so does Adolo. But that allows Sam just enough time to get up. It's a 3v1, and the players on Victoria are so weak. I think Sam's going to clean them up. He cleans up Enric. Can he clean up the medic? Look, Hurst is trying to escape. His team gets him, but no, Sam just hits the jump time and gets locked down really low too. Is Lex going to be able to clean up? No, Locke jumps in from behind and cleans him up as it looks like who was that fighting? That is Cookie, who runs into Elmo at 185 being healed by T3. There was no way he was going to win that.
Yeah, definitely not. You're going to have T3 and Queensland end up having a good bit of an advantage.
Silvo!
Oh,
no. Oh, not like this.
Just they didn't watch one. He walks up behind them, 2 shots, and you're going to see some aggression come into second.
Oh
Sam.
Whoa. That horizontal rocket was... We've seen some good horizontals today.
Yeah,
we normally don't see them that often.
That's a jawbreaker for Sam right there. I think he's going to need to go to the dentist in a little bit more after that one, but... Yeah, Queensland coming up with the heavy and engineer again, building the gun right by the point. Elmo, best heavy in the country. No one's even close. Getting up on the fat man.
And we have Sam up on sniper too, so they're going for the triple threat here. We're playing Frolander, folks. We don't need no standard composition. As Locke actually takes a ton of damage, does able to back into his team for now. As Hertz again just coming up to a supercharge now. It looks like they want to push right away with the combo. Their flank has actually been kind of forced out. Enrif gets completely suspended by the sentry gun. They do manage to take it out, but it wastes so much time. Goosman not able to come back and spawn in time and loses his life.
Oh, down will get T3, not even in the Uber, and T3 was like right next to Elmo there. Not sure how that happened, but looks like it's going in Queensland's favour. Just Hertz alive again, but Adolo, he's not quite healthy enough to, he'll die to Hertz before he gets the
lost
pack.
to Hertz, but Adolo was so crucial in like letting Queensland hold that right point, because he did enough damage to hold part of Victoria out of the fight. Even though he didn't, I don't think he got a kill for that, but he was just placed his rockets perfectly. So now T3's actually come up and he's only down and over by about 10%, and for some reason Elmo is playing Spy because, yeah, why not, with 3 minutes remaining? I mean, Queensland, they got to have something happen, and for once he's not instantly spotted by Demo Man. He's actually made it all the way back onto second point. He's uncloaked.
Oh, he's coming out. Oh, no.
Sees him immediately. Oh dear. Well, again, we only have 3 minutes left after all this time. It's still only a 2-1 lead.
No, okay, they were building that really quickly. Thought Queensland had the crits up, but you've got Victoria already in last. They've barely got at. They might think they have a little more than...
Oh, Sam loses life really early. Guzman's taken down so low, and the pop comes out really soon. They do clean up Silverdogs really soon, and Downs actually manages to clean up Guzman, but he goes down to Elmo, and once again, Victoria have kind of really beefed this push. Enrif's disconnected from his mate, Abdullah with a nice direct to finish him off. And if Queensland are quick, they can steamroll this. I mean, Hertz managed to survive with Cookie, but with 2 minutes 42 left on the clock, they just have to go, go, go. Pedal to the metal, don't give up. I mean, this is the best chance they're going to get.
Yeah, and you've got boat soldiers just coming into mid now for Victoria on the back foot right now. As you're going to see Queensland trying to get aggressive down. Massive bomb, he's going to land right on T3. Oh. 1-2 rockets.
That was lovely. That was a such good bomb. Silverdogs is doing a bit of chip damage from afar, but he's not really able to get into the fight, and that allows Elmo to clean up Cookie, and Lex gets hurt. Guzman does go down though, which is a massive loss. Adolo too, but Sam and Elmo are still doing what they can. Enrif's actually caught out. No one's able to get him. There we go. Elmo's got him down. Locks down too. The Scout Joy again of Queensland, saving them, and with 2 minutes left, I think they can do this.
Quite possibly. T3's not healing, so Victoria, they're going to end up with, minuscule ad, nothing to push off, but they're going to barrel back into mid immediately. And Selton and Elmo are going to go all the way out.
And no, I was going to check for Kritzkrieg. Queensland is staying on the Medigun. And actually, they do enough chip damage to force Victoria out. I think Victoria realized that, like, they're not having an easy time as they have all tournament. And Silverdogs is actually getting caught out. He just gets through his Medigun time. His legs comes in with a nice bomb, but not able to clean up anyone. Queensland really start needing to get some frags here. A minute 20 left. Elmo's actually got him behind. This could be massive depending on what Adolo's able to do with his bomb. Sam comes in, provides an opportunity. Guzman goes down so early though. Sam's on no HP. Elmo gets taken down. Sam gets the arrow, but immediately loses life to Cookie. I think that might be Curtin's call for Queensland on map 1 as Enrif bombs in. And
T3 will get separated.
Is he going to make it out? No, he's stuck with Rock. There we go. Victoria cleaning him off. They clean up Lex. There's just a Dolo left in Sewer. Can he do anything? He gets one rocket off, but not enough. And it looks like Victoria comfortably have, well, not comfortably, but they managed to take map 1 with a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, 2-1 lead. I mean, it's, they might, game. So.
Yeah, they might get it, a round in dead time, but I don't think either of us, I don't think anyone was expecting this.
No, I mean, Queensland really putting up a fight, like really, just a really high level of play coming out from Queensland, a lot higher than we saw, really from them throughout the rest of the tournament, stepping up to the grand finals. Their final score will be 3-1 on process to Victoria, and I'm interested to see what Queensland can bring through product, which is their map pick.
I mean, product. Some people see it as DM heaven. I think you can get a lot more tactical than that. But if Sam and Elmo continue their form, especially Sam on sniper. I think Queensland are a real shot here.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly they have the ability to easily take a round. I think play play an entire round with Sam on sniper, see if you can control the point, kind of play around the bombs of down and lock. And I mean, down and lock, they did get a lot, but they were dying a lot in situations where they may not need to die. And I think if they continue bombing like that on product, especially like whether or not it's Sam Elmo Scout or like Elmo Adolo Scout with Sam going to sniper, I think any combination is just gonna really punish Victoria if their soldiers don't adapt. And I think they can adapt. It's just a matter of whether they're gonna put enough effort in to actually make that change happen.
Yeah,
because they were a bit slack. Let's be honest, they were a bit slack at the start of this game. Dropped that
100%.
round. Yeah.
And we have a quick update from the bronze medal matches. New South Wales are taking on WA. Goalie wash. New South Wales take it 4-2. So both maps of the grand final and the bronze medal match seem like they're really tense affairs. Oh no, we're getting told it's 5-2. Why must our producer lie to us, Michael? Why does he hate us?
Who knows? Maybe his washing machine will take him out of the game before the end of tonight.
We don't have Xander_168 to save us this time.
Oh no.
We'll just cast from Twitch chat if that happens.
Yep. Spam type.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to product. Second map, Queensland's pick. I don't know. I want to. Half of me wants to see the Sam sniper, and he wants to see a lot of Sam sniper, but the other half wants Sam and Elmo to hold hands and frolic through product and just mop up any person who tries to oppose them.
Yeah, I mean, after process was that intense, I can only imagine what product was going to be like. Now, there is a very strong chance that each round happens if Victoria completely wipe Queensland on the mid fights, set up a really aggressive forward hold, and then get 3 minute, get complete time wipes, which is a very possible outcome. But I'd like to see this as a back and forth affair.
Yeah, I think given what Queensland did on the first map, unless Victoria go 100% try hard mode, which they may not. It is a fun cup, but if they do, they have that ability. But I think even if they do that, Queensland could give them a little bit of a run for their money. It's a map where the soldier aggression, it is really meaningful to get the heads turned. And that's something that Queensland soldiers have been able to do really well, is to just get the heads turned. And that's going to allow Gooseman to be really aggressive across the point with the medic. It's going to allow Elmo and Sam to, just like I said, hold hands, frolic around the map, and just clean up on that damage as we do have both teams readying up as we go into the first mid of our second map.
We're already starting off with an off class, but not on the side of Queensland. Do you believe it? We actually have Hertz on sniper, a lot going over to medic, and if anyone remembers Hertz on sniper in a grand final a few seasons back, I think you'll know why. He absolutely beast mode on this map as sniper. As Adolo loses life with a really early aggressive bomb. Sam goes down from a nice fight with Andrew. There we go, Hertz foaming Elmo. Locke actually, again, losing his life, but T3 goes down too, so does Gooseman. That's a wipe, and the thing I feared looks like it's coming through, Michael.
Yeah, Victoria, they've got the Hertz sniper. I think we might, who's that Sam coming up with a rebuttal on in Queensland, but I don't know. Hertz is pretty good. Sam's shown his prowess on sniper, but I think Hertz might have him beat.
It's one of those things where Hertz sniper on this map is like, it harkens back to some of the all-time tier 2 great snipers. He is that good on product. His performance, for whatever reason, is kind of elevated to another level. So I like the move by Victoria, to be honest.
And not even just on this map, just in grand finals. If you think of the season 26 grand final,
that shot on process.
Yeah, he just flies through choke and destroys the other medic.
And Queensland can't even get an opening here for Sam. He's just trying to snipe from this lower area, but Victoria, they're just hanging back, and it's Queensland's push to make, and Queensland aren't making a push. So we've already seen a minute off the clock. Oh, Hertz getting a bit cocky there, but can you blame him? And there we go, Sam goes down. So Queensland, either they send someone in now, or they just wait a couple minutes, and with Adolo and Lex taking so much damage, they can't send anyone in, as Cook is actually going to look like going to fight a bit aggressively, but does eventually back down. An aggressive Soldier Bomb coming in onto Lex down with some beautiful directs. Takes him down, and Queensland can't even find the tiniest opening as T3 gets taken down by Hertz. There you go. Oh, things are not looking good for Queensland as half their time is already elapsed.
No, and you're going to see pretty aggressive play onto Lock here. Gooseman and Dolo both going to die. Sam and Elmo being left on the flank, but Scout. Elmo will abandon Sam. Elmo will try and go back to the spawn as Lex is actually on Lock right now. Lock dropping, both medics dropping. As Lex will die for it, but trying to give some room for Elmo.
Nice 1v1 there at the end against Cookie, and I mean, you know, Queensland finally getting some point presence after 2 minutes have been elapsed on the side of Victoria, but yeah, it looks like they cleaned up. Hurt sticking on Sniper, and yeah, I don't think we'll see him switch off in all honesty. Because he is just pounding that hard, and there we go, he gets Gooseman. Yep. And with Goose down, that takes so much damage and zoning out. Adolo trying to do what he can, but he just gets floated in midair. Lex getting taken down by Cookie. Sam getting taken down by the stickies of Enrif, and T3 and Elmo just having to back out. T3, oh, just... Is he going to escape? Yeah, almost sacrifices his life. I say almost sacrifices his life. He might actually get down one of the scouts. No. Enrif ruining that party with a stick again. And you can't. Oh my god. He peeks in from the stairs near Cliff and gets T3. Are you kidding me?
What? You can't stop him. You just can't. Locke is so confident at this point that he's taking fights on 30 health against a demo man. Like, Victoria are just feeling it. The Hurt Sniper down or go into spawn, get a kill onto Sam.
Someone give me strength. I can't process it. There we go. Elmo just walks into a sticky trap. The dove flies from his carcass into the air. Hurts. Oh, is he gonna? Yep, no, he gets Lex after looking at him for about 2 seconds. Finally domes him as his trigger on Adolo 2 can't fire that shot. Oh, okay. With a nice pipe onto Gooseman. Adolo does clear up Hurts, but Sam goes down, and if you're Queensland, 10 seconds left. I mean, that's a round for Victoria because
Down's
Danny
on
is
heavy.
too good.
Down's on heavy. Even if they get onto the point, they now have to deal with their heavy. And you can just see Lex.
Oh my god, Silverdogs and Cookie. I mean, again, as good as Hurts was, Silverdogs and Cookie were killing it on scouts as well, so it's like... That was, I mean, Queensland got the point for what, 20 seconds, but that was one of, that was a terrific round for Victoria.
Yeah.
Hurts comes up on Sniper again because why not?
Why not? But we got Sam coming up on Sniper this time, and Sam is being far more aggressive. He might assert himself in this fight before Hurts can, as Hurts is still just watching.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
Sam.
That is a terrific shot onto down, and that should give Lex some opening to come in here, as you actually see. Some frags being traded either way. T3 was a nice arrow kill onto Silverdogs, but this Lex goes down to the SMG of Hurts, who should get taken out here by... No, he's going to make his way back with an arrow. As Sam does cap up this point, Hurts is in a bit of a sniper duel, but Queensland actually managing to win this mid-fight as Sam with a nice serve up onto Cliffside, right into the crosshair of Hurts, so it didn't even matter.
Oh, not Sam Hurts, the other sniper, looking to get a charge shot on the T3, but won't be given enough time.
With a nice flank play, taking down Hurts and down, loses life for it. But if you're Elmer, you do take that every day of the week, as the Ubers are traded out. Gooseman actually finally getting flashed by his medic save. Silverdogs going down as well. Adolo being really aggressive here on Scout, but he's not hitting any... I say he's not hitting any shots until he kills Lock out of nowhere. Wow, what a play from Adolo there. And doesn't matter because Hurts so T3 and then Sam gets down, and I look, stream viewers, you can just watch what's happening. There are no words anymore.
This is raw TF2. Just, there's no other words for it. You've got the sniper fights happening, you've got scout 1v1s, demo men bombing in. It's just, it's everything you could want and more from a grand final like this. Packed full of action is heard.
I was on Sam's POV and just the comedic timing of that is just as I was about to talk about Sam getting an angle on Hurts getting domed. Oh, I've got nothing. Gooseman goes in for a Cadus jump. Gets no damage onto Lock because of course he doesn't. Silverdogs cleans him up and... Oh boy, but Queensland still do have a 30-second time advantage, but I mean... This is... Hurts on Sniper is actually unfair.
It is, yeah. Sam, he's pretty good, but I mean, Hertz, he's just on another level. Hertz he's looking through the crack in the sheet metal. Oh my god, Hertz, what is this disgusting angle?
God. Sam had no way to counter that. That was just pure unadulterated. Alex, yep, comes in, dies. Hertz is going to get gunned down, but no, Silverdogs is his protector. Enric is fighting Gooseman on Cliff, but does any of this matter as Victoria just get the time advantage now? Clicking into their favor with Gooseman goes down. This is disrespect. This is absolute disrespect. Sam's coming in, there we go, Lex finally. This should give Sam an opening here, and he comes in low, but he can be so easily spammed out. But Victoria kind of playing around the point there, as Hertz is shit-talking his own team.
Yeah, he was standing still for the arrow, didn't get it. That's the medic's fault.
Yeah, here we go. The Uber from T3 does come in, but I mean, Locke's just looking at them. Finally, the counterpop comes in. T3 gets juggled up, but it looks like he might actually escape here as Elmo and Sam just push him out. Oh my god! Can someone? I'm making a call to anyone in chat. Please make a frag video of just Sam and Hertz back and forth. Please, I beg of you. TF2 needs this.
Everyone needs this. Whether or not you play TF2.
This will give Valve will give us money finally and pay attention to competitive if you make that frag video.
TF2 Major 2021. The Sam and Hertz frag video is made.
Oh my god, this is. I mean, this is worse than Badlands when oh my god, how does Hertz? It's comical at this point. It's actually comical, some of this DM. Like, oh, T3 with a nice arrow there.
T3's, where is Hertz? Hertz is spawn camping someone. Sam is just gonna get ended out of spawn. Like,
oh my god, I'm done.
Queensland can't even get the point. There's 2 players alive on Victoria. They're only just standing on it now. Sam, a bit disheartened after that play from Hertz.
This is TF2, like I don't think I've Locke reminding Queensland that they picked this map and yeah. Hertz apologizing. Oh my, I've never seen TF2 like this. I genuinely haven't in all my years of being involved with casting TF2 and adminning. I mean, this is something else. This is amazing. It's Gooseman on a slew of HP. We'll get taken out by Silverdogs as well. The Uber from T3 comes out, but I mean, it looks like Hertz is going to survive this because of course he does. There we go. Lex missing 1 rocket, missing 2, missing 3. Elmo goes down, Lex goes down, Adola goes down. Sam gets down, you know, to follow all those downs, but oh. I mean,
he's gonna turn to Silvo, and Silvo is on T3, but Hertz will get it. Because why wouldn't he?
That's just that is disrespect to Silvo.
And they will cap the point. The other side to cap it. Okay, Hertz will get Ryan.
Look, me and our producer core, are ozfortress admin, but I think we need to intervene and just ban Sniper from Team Fortress 2 because.
Yeah, can we get Mr. Neil on the line?
Oh god, there we go.
That's a heavy again. Elmo will kill the heavy, asserting his dominance on spy. Elmo will try and
just
cap.
Stand still. He gave up. Sam trying to go for a fancy shot at the end. Oh, down with some mean words in chat because things are getting a little bit spicy back and forth. Victoria take their second round off the back of, I mean. Off the back of TF2.
Just, yeah, sniper class. As we have Gooseman on the lock and load right now.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see
all we need now is the dom. But I'll accept lock and load. Oh my god, Sam gets completely destroyed. Gooseman goes down. Lex goes down. Who will go down next? It's gonna be Elmo. It is Elmo.
Adolo's next.
Adolo gets locked though, and it's just T3, and there's the wipe, and you know what? Sam finds a southern hospitality, so at least he gets something out of this evening.
Hey, he's the only one to profit off of this game.
I think.
Oh, Hertz. Please don't. Please don't.
No.
Is he scoped up? He's not scoped up. He's just waiting.
He's just going for the not. Oh my god, they didn't spot him. Now,
okay. If he, thank God they clean up 2 on the side of Queensland. Karma for the disrespect. Ubers are going to be even, and actually Queensland should be able to push this through pretty freely with 2-player advantage.
There we go. So they cap the point up. And down coming in with 1, but should get. Yes, but manages to find Sam though, which is, I mean, really unfortunate for Queensland.
It's about all he could have hoped for there. Sam body blocking the rocket for his medic, and that's going to kind of open things up for Victoria a bit, having 3 hit scan classes if Queensland want to try anything aggressive, like Lex is now, they'll have more avenues to shut him down.
Lex is just not being able to connect his rockets on Hurt. I don't know what it is. It's like he's got a force field around him. I like to point out the scorecard. As good as we've been hyping up Hurt, Cookie is completely dominating the serve right now. As Ubers are trading out. Guzman goes down. Adolo goes down. Elmo's going to go down. As Cookie's on a 6k. Silvo's on a 2k. Sam will probably get taken down too. Yeah, Cookie's on a 7k. He's not done yet. Cookie's on an 8k.
Okay. Walking into buffed players non-stop. Who needs a medic when you're cooking? You can two-shot everything.
Oh my god, Silverdox was trying to get in on that action now, but he's just tired. I'm tired.
Elmo will try and end Cookie, but Cookie, he doesn't want to take that. He'll take the high percentage plays. Hurts.
Oh,
he's standing on a windowsill.
No,
he'll back up.
Oh, a nice little skip jump there by Lex, but it doesn't do it. But there we go. Hurts is down. Pushing it.
And Lex, good rockets. He knocks Lock back and is going to draw the attention of Victoria, so he will live.
Down is on the back line, but Dolo managed to spot him out really early as he was coming out of spawn, so Sam was able to clean that off, and there we go. Queensland gain control of the point, and this might give them a bit of breathing space, but Guzman is still on the lock and load, so I don't think they're taking this too seriously as Sam and Silverdox trade kills there, as Adolio in with a nice bomb, but Elmo gets completely obliterated by Andrea. Oh my god, Cookie's on a 9k. And he's on a 10k. I spoke too soon.
Can't stop him. He's going to go for an 11.
11? Yeah, come on, get to 12, Cookie. Get to 12.
T3 is a bit too far gone. I think Cookie realizes that, but he will wait on Cliff. Oh no, he's actually going to go into... He's going to go into spawn. He doesn't want to wait for his spray. He'll drop T3 for the 12
god,
and 13.
13! In the draw. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen.
He does it in such a dominating fashion. He's not like any other scouts.
Why? What even else needs to be said?
Like other scouts get those numbers by sitting around their medic and doing nothing. Cooking does it by walking into the enemy team and just two-shotting.
It's always a two-shot though. Like, I mean, I know this actually happens right now, and actually Queensland are getting a lot of frags, and good for them. But we need to talk about this. It's consistently two shots. Like, I don't think he's taking more than 4 shots to kill someone on this map. It's absurd.
So what do you do against it? And the thing is, that's what's in your face. If you manage to get through that...
Elmo actually won a 1v1, sorry.
Yeah, if you manage to get through Cookie, somehow, then you have to walk into Hurts.
And Silverdox is also, you know, put in a good amount of work. Like, through all this, Hurts is only the 3rd top combat class on his team, and Lex and Sam go down instantly in this fight. Guzman goes down to Hurts, of course he does. Victoria easily reclaimed this point. But Queensland still have about a 20-second advantage, but, I mean, does it matter? Does any of this matter?
No, it'll dwindle very quickly. Cookie getting on his perch again on the cliff. Will he go into the spawn? We've actually got Lex on sniper this time. Sam kind of handing over the reins. Lex is going to look at pushing through grass with his own team, get a buff after Sam walks out.
Hurts does miss a shot there. Are we paused? Okay.
No. Okay.
Just a slight
little bit of server lag.
Silverdox goes down a really aggressive coming from down. He gets Sam. And he's on the medic. He gets T3. Some counterpoints coming out by Elmo and Adolo, but not sure it really matters.
Yeah,
Elmo's
I mean,
trying to chase aggressively onto Lock, but he's getting no support from his team.
Oh no, this is a Cookie Uber.
But there we go. A good quick pop came in from Lock. He's not wanting to risk anything as Victoria have 25 seconds left on the clock. Guzman is just going to sticky up this left-hand side, hoping that people walk into an obvious sticky trap, but they don't.
Enrith, he'll get a little bit of damage off, but he's getting focused down by Sam. He will fall. Cookie gonna take the 1v1 against Sam. 2 shots and he's gone. Sam out of the server. Cookie once more across the point. He'll chase Adolo out, but he will be too far gone. Guzman, healthy at the time, will get headshot by Hurts, and this will be a Victoria reclaiming the point with 20 seconds remaining.
Fun fact, Cookie only has 1 domination on the server right now, which is bizarre. How does that work?
It's Queensland getting in those combo kills, you know?
3. 4, 3, 2, 1. Guzman Lex die. Victoria wins. I don't have words. There we go. State v State 2020. the third ever State v State, and Victoria have won it in style, and they take their second championship in, I believe the last one they won was a decade ago in 2010.
I think so, yeah.
They win in 2 maps. The first map was a really tense 3-1. I mean, they looked good early, but Queensland really kind of took it to them, and then that map was just, I mean, that was a freak show.
That was the hit scan show featuring Cookie and Hertz and Silvo. Sam putting in, good shout for himself as well, but I mean, what can you do when you're playing product and you have to try and take the point against 2 scouts that are going to mince you anytime you walk in, and then Hertz sitting in the back just, ready to put a bullet in your head the moment you step forward.
We've been given logs, but I mean,
Cookie top
on
frag?
436,
Yeah.
5.9 KAD, Enrif with a 7.7 KD, because he died a total of, count it, 3 times.
I mean, if you put together Cookie and Hertz, 37 kills on Cookie, 19 on Hertz, you have more kills than the Queensland side.
I mean, yeah.
I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah, and I think the game was speaking for itself a lot of the time, because I think for a lot of that we were lost for words.
Yeah.
There was a lot of mindless laughter in that. I mean, what else? Literally, what else can you say when some of those shots were being hit? It was frankly absurd. I can't wait to see a highlight video of this. I really can't.
Yeah, it'll be a really entertaining game to watch, and anyone, please put together a video for that. It'll be very entertaining to edit.
But I believe we're going to try to make it to the bronze medal match, which I think is not over.
It's still underway. It looks like they are currently through the 3rd round, and it's 1-1.
I'm connecting to the server as we speak. Hopefully our producer is too. Michael, are you on the server yet?
I am just about to join now.
Okay, well, as I get in, Fane and CK get 2 really quick frags onto Paulson. And a player who I can't work out who it is because I did not read the kill feed in time. CK is actually on a rampage right now, but Connor takes him out. CK is actually playing Soldier. I believe he was playing a Scout before. Oh, okay. New South Wales have moved around their roster a bit. We've got Quid and Schuper on Scout, Fane and CK on Soldier, and Spade on Demoman, and Samson on Medic for Team New South Wales.
Yeah, as they're going to trade Ubers on this bridge here, and the New South Wales Uber looking, not so great. They'll lose Spade, they'll lose Samson. There's going to be 3 players behind, though. They'll try and get a pick on the Sean. Oh, all 3 players going for it, all of them being shut down. Sean can be left on 20 health. This New South Wales is going to cap mid.
Yeah, really nice counter push in there.
Did I say New South Wales? I meant Western Australia.
Our brains are a bit fried. We apologise to our viewers, but I hope you can forgive us after what we all had to endure in the best way possible. I mean, as we see the dual sniper coming out for New South Wales for a split second before they realise that maybe they shouldn't do that. Yeah, lovely work. Oh, Paulson hitting them fat direct and manages to jump out as well. That's Paulson with a beneficial Roma play. Who thought would see that in 2020?
I thought it would just be more spy, honestly. As, Western Australia, they're going to gather their Uber advantage in lower lobby. Faithless building, getting a little bit low. He's going to stop and let the damage do the building, as they are going to Uber through this shutter door, pop through the shutter, but there's no one there. They're going to, chase some kills. The Nexus will actually get Samson. Faithless will get Fame, but Paulson, Nexus, Faithless, all locked.
So much work. But Arnold does take him out. Oh my god, Arnold. Nice rockets. Well to the point. And there we go, WA taking a 2-1 lead as Paulson shouts out his Soldier there. That was really nice rockets from Arnold to win that fight.
Yeah, definitely. Just, getting himself really low. Even if he dies and kills himself there, Sean's close enough to manage to cut the point. So just really good positional play there by Western Australia, as we're going to see Nexus versus Spade on the mid. Both demos coming in from under and playing their own left-hand side. As, we're going to see CK's actually on Scout right now with Schuper.
Oh, Paulson, a really nice aggressive bomb in with Arnold. They get Spade though. Oh, CK with a nice 2 for getting down. I believe that was Nexus and Arnold together as Connor's left the server.
Looks like, he may have done a bit of a timeout, so Sean Faithless going to back all the way out.
Yep, fair enough. As CK gets that second point capture, the rest of his team, mid-point captures, the rest of his team are already on second point. Are we going to see any off classes for per WA? No, we're not, but we are going to see Arnold on the direct hit, going for the kill onto Spain. He saw the bomb come in, but didn't hit a single direct. If he did, oh boy, that would have been fun.
Yeah, definitely. We saw a bit of the direct hit come out last night, actually, in the Allies game. On this map as well, Snakewater. So maybe Snakewater, you know, the soldiers liking it a bit more. Not a great map to jump around on because of how open it is, but Arnold putting a good bit of damage onto Samson there.
Here we go. We've got Fane coming in on the sniper class, seeing what he can do in this scenario. Actually, no, it looks like Stupid just wants to be really aggressive here on Scout. He's running in completely by himself and gets the force out. That is a terrific play by Stupid. He chases down Connor, but is missing the shots. His medic flashes to save his life, but on the backside, Spade and CK lose their life. Fane does clean up Paulson, but despite the initial early Uber play by Super, the rest of his team really unable to get anything done off of that as WA clean up some really easy frags and make their way back onto second tier.
Yeah, and WA being just a bit more versed in this map, a bit more well-versed, and just seemingly comfortable defending these last pushes from New South Wales. Quite possibly because it's their map pick. In case nobody catched it while we were casting the grand final, we did give an update that the first map did go, I believe the final score was 5-2 to New South Wales, which was Gully Wash. So this is the second map, and if WA managed to continue this pace, we may look at a third map, which will be another product if it goes there.
And I mean, I'm very excited for that. At the same time, it is 9:30 where I am, and I want to make my dinner. So, one hand, I want a team to win. On the other hand, I want good TF2. I guess we'll see what plays out.
You can get both.
I can?
You can.
Wow. I can't believe this is the future we have. 2020 really is the year everything's better. Yeah, 2020 is the year that everyone wins, as we do come off with the pause. Faithless, he'll check for the sticky trap, so CK will get absolutely demolished by Connor. Yeah, really nice couple of shots off there. Looks like Quid's gonna come in here and make some space for the team. Arnold just kind of zoning him out, and yep, Fanon jumps back as Quid loses his life to some fairly mid-range scattergun shots from Connor there. Whereas on my screen, all the players are floating around. They're ice skating right now. As who doesn't love this TF2 boxes? Arnold does die, but Fulton cleans up Super. So WA in a pretty good position there until CK just stumbles his way in and kills Sean.
Yeah, and you have Faithless. Actually, Faithless is in lobby right now. But they don't get the cap. I'm really disappointed that they don't. Faithless, although he's in a good position, he will get the force off. I would have liked to have seen them cap.
God, Nexus with some nice pipes there to take down Fane.
I would have liked to have seen WA try to get the cap there and leave Faithless to play for a back cap.
Yeah,
I think it could have been possible.
Potentially, but again, I'm not sure how serious some of these how they're taking, because New South Wales, I don't know if it's just player availability, but I mean they are running a bit of a mixed roster right now.
Yeah, then a bit of swapping here and there as Paulson's going to go in. Arnold going to try and follow it up, get the kill on the Squid, but he will not have to jump out, wait for an arrow from Sean. Arnold has
really low here, but no, manages to get the health back, get lower there, just avoiding those rockets. So it looks like we're going to see an aggressive demo push through grass here. Actually, CK leading this charge, but I think they're just waiting for Fane to come in, and we got another
pause. Okay. So it looks like first pause was for comm issues. And
I believe so.
Yeah, first pause looks like someone's mumble was having issues. We will find out a minute 30 after this pause ends to see what this one was for. But what do we've got here? We've got Uber advantage, a tiny Uber advantage on the side of Western Australia. New South Wales looking to push through grass. And Arnold's on the pipe. Does CK see him? I think he does. Yes, he should. So CK should know Arnold is here. His bomb should get shut down pretty effectively, but you've got Paulson. He's only just spawned. If Western Australia can avoid getting killed or at least trade players, Paulson will be a very nice full health addition to the Western Australian defense.
It certainly would, and while we're in a bit of a break, I decided to pull up logs of map 1, which, as we talked about, was Gully Wash, a convincing 5-2 victory to the side of New South Wales, and it looked like CK absolutely pounded on that map. Again, stats only tell you so much of the picture, but he went 28 for 15, leading the server in frags. Not super high up in damage, but he was clearly doing work. That was actually Nexus hitting a nice 335 DPM. Yeah, logs aren't revealing too much to me, but it looks like yeah, CK had a really big map. It's probably what gave New South Wales some of their ascendancy, but hard to know.
Yeah, definitely difficult without watching. As still paused.
Oh, here we go. We have Quid in our Twitch chat saying server's dog shit. Everyone has 60 plus ping.
Oh, okay. Well, we may see. Yeah, we may be swapping.
Okay, so yep, we will probably be changing server providers now. Fair enough. Gives us a bit of, again, downtime to try to come to our bearings and kind of work out what's happening with this matchup specifically, because again, we kind of rushed here as quickly as we could after that grand final match, because it seems like some pretty good tier 2s being played right now.
Yeah, definitely. As I've just taken a sneak peek at the logs to see what's happening in real time. It looks like they've ended. I don't know. I'm gonna spoil it.
I saw the spoiler. Don't worry.
Yeah. So the spoiler is
audience care.
It's 2-2. Right. It's 2-2. 19. Pretty much 20 minutes in by the time the logs update. So after this pause, I imagine New South Wales probably roll it to last. But I'm not sure if it's going to be like a situation where kind of, you know, the lone person left in the server who didn't get the connect string just went and capped it, or if there's some sort of agreement there. I'm not sure. We'll have to let the teams decide that.
And here we go. We are just getting connection to the new server. So yeah, I presume we'll be resetting to a 2-2 scoreline. I presume the teams will be updating their... okay, so they've changed the time limit down to 10.
Yep.
And I believe they'll just, you know, do gentleman's agreement to know when the round differential comes to that. But I mean, with 10 minutes left, you'd assume one team isn't going to somehow get 5 rounds in 2 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, look, Victoria showing that it is possible earlier in the tournament, but yeah, I think they will just kind of play it out. And yeah, at least it happened after a round. At least they came to that decision after a round where, you know, sometimes it happens where, you know, you win the mid fight, your Uber advantage going into last and the server dies. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting a ready up soon. Looks
like we have some pretty significant ping advantage on the side of New South Wales now. I mean, if the server was bad for people before, fair enough, but these numbers are starting to get a bit more skewed to the Sydney siders.
Just a little bit. Fane on 12, CK 14, 3 people on single digit ping, and we haven't even got the last person on New South Wales in, as all of the Western Australians are sitting on about 50.
I don't think I've ever seen... I don't know what a single digit ping experience is like. I hope one day to know what it's like, but you know.
It doesn't exist unless you live in the Sydney CBD.
Although
I do think the Samson and the Quid pings might be a little bit masked, as I know the lowest that the scoreboard will show is 5, and Samson's on 4.
No, he's found a way to
he's in the server.
He's hacked the internet. He's actually seeing the information before it happens real time.
Oh, yeah. He's plugged into the Matrix. Just USB-C port right into the back of his head, top of his spine.
There we go. Last couple of players are joining up soon, so hopefully we won't be delaying you all for too much longer. I know it's been a fairly long broadcast so far. It has been for us. It has been for you guys, but we are seeing the Sydney side is ready up now, as we're waiting for one more on WA, I should say, not Queensland.
Looks like it is going to be Faithless who needs to come in. So. Okay, still waiting on the last one to join.
Again, if you're coming to us late and not really sure what's going on, this off-season, before Season 27 kicks off, and reminder, the sign-ups for that have gone live, so be sure to get your teams in early if you haven't. It really gives us a headache if you know, 90% of the teams are left to the last minute. So if you have your team ready, go sign up. But we decided to run a second off-season cup in between the season gaps, and we decided to bring back State v State. This is the third time it's ever been run. It was last run in 2011, before that in 2010. New South Wales and Victoria were the two previous winners. On the first night, South Australia finished 5th and the Allies finished 6th, eliminating them from the playoffs. In the first lot of semi-finals, Victoria steamrolled through WA 5-0-5-0 to make it to the grand final, and Queensland had a really tense match against New South Wales to meet Victoria there, and we actually have the ready up. And in the grand final, obviously, Victoria had a tense 3-1 victory on Process, and then an absolute 3-0 domination on Process as we go to our potentially final 10 minutes of State v State 2020. Michael, take it away.
Great start for Western Australia. Yeah, they've timed out on Connor, but looks like they are still going to go. Yeah, looks like we are still like both teams treating it seriously. We're going to see some double soldier aggression come out from Paulson and Arnold, but Paulson's going to botch his jump completely, but it actually works out. Nexus will steal the kill from him.
Oh, that is some beautiful hit scan. Probably not quite on the level of Cookie before, but hitting almost every single shot he could have there as New South Wales flood their way into second. And in fact, Quid's not done. He's going to make his way into lobby, and is he going to jump into last? He's thinking about it. No, he's waddling his way in. Oh, he's crouching. He's being a sneaky boy.
Oh no. Oh, Sean.
Oh, Quid. Oh, the force. And he hit that. I believe the force was a direct.
It was.
I think Sean popped at like literally one of the last couple of frames he could have before dying.
That might be single tick reaction there as Paulson's going to get aggressive into second along with Nexus, and Paulson getting himself 2 onto both of the soldiers. Wow, okay, really aggressive.
Who would have expected that?
Yeah, and the Uber actually coming out from Samson at some point there. He's on 4% disconnected from all of his plays. He's going to meet up with Quid while Quid is
really
getting
deep in here, but unable to finish off any frags. So got to get a lot of damage, but no one on his team is able to really push off of that. So New South Wales are fully healed up and they're making their way back onto grass here as Quid has jumped back onto these logs, and the rest of the team are back in as Paulson's doing his best to spam. And it's actually hitting some decent rockets onto Samson, but it's just not enough.
Yeah, we're going to see a slight Uber advantage coming out on the side of Western Australia, but they're going to opt to off-class, maybe not realising that Samson getting disconnected as much as he was from his players, and they're going to get as New South Wales is only just approaching 80, and they're going to just sit outside a lobby, you know, Quid looking to pressure the gun from under, but...
And we've seen this gun a lot tonight, and again, it is such a nice position. I think that's kind of just become the new meta on Snake Auto. Oh, it's actually upgrading it to level 3, and it's taken out immediately by the spam from Quid. So, Paulson really not doing any work there to help his engineer, but you know what, that's okay. We're just going to see him swap over to the sniper, where he might be able to get a fair bit more done.
Yeah, maybe. Connor, he's going to look to peek up on his own right side. As Spade is rotating over there. Now Connor will see the stickies.
Arnold just avoiding getting directed there and surviving on 3 HP before getting a couple of arrows from Sean. Bane jumping in, gets the shot off the wall. Arnold actually going down to Super as Bane still lives. Eventually Paulson will take him down as Quid. Just getting some spam on there, but Soldier down another way. I think we'll see these teams make it out a bit more as there's 7 minutes left to go.
Yeah, Shupa getting a good bit of damage on the Faithless there, but Faithless having the beam, he's gonna live. As a CK, he's getting close to Paulson here, will actually push Shupa through the shutter door, and CK will follow it through afterwards with the help of Quid to look for a frag. Ooh, CK.
Yeah, that's really good aggression. Loses his life for it though. Potentially could have lived if Quid stayed with him and helped back him up, but I mean, I understand, you know, wanting to not feed too many players there, as again, looks like we're just going to go back into stalemate mode. Shupa deciding, you know what, let's play Spy. And Paulson also deciding, let's play Spy.
Oh, yes.
I really hope they bump into each other.
We better be on the pole. Oh, it's going to happen,
oh my God,
yes!
They bumped into each other! Called it! There we go. They backed away from each other. My night has been made. That is better than all the headshots we saw last match as Paulson drops a lol in chat. I am very happy. But Shupa's not giving up. Shupa can't jump onto a rock. He's made it up on the rock now.
Oh no, and Connor's timed out again.
Shupa, he gets on the floor. No. Oh, it gets a lot of damage off though.
Yeah, and Schuper having to commit to the play there. Paulson can just walk back into spawn and change off. Schuper needs someone to die for him to be able to go back, unless he wants to go all the way to his left.
The surf from Sean there. Right side all the way to left. That was excellent.
Yeah, and Connor timing out again.
He's having some net issues, we're saying. Paulson going down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over the Spies having the impeccable timing. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was really good. As West Australia still not going for the pause. Nexus going to be doing some damage in lobby, as they're going to be hoping Connor comes back in soon. New South Wales getting a little bit antsy here. It's actually Schuper's come up on Spy again.
Can you blame him? He's just sitting there. He's deep look. Oh, he gets faceless as he's going around. Connor does come in now, so they will have one scout. Arnold goes down there. CK is edging out that point, trying to get some caps on. Samson hasn't even used the Zuba yet. This is surely an easy round for New South Wales as they flood in. There we go. Connor's actually putting up a really big fight here. Paulson does get taken down. It's just Connor. He did his best, but eventually he will get taken down. And there we go. That will make it 3-2 on the side of New South Wales with just under 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, and with the pace that this game has been going, it looks like we might have enough time for one more round, pretty much around every 5 minutes at this point. 5 rounds, 25 minutes down, so we're going to see New South Wales see if they can close it out on the second map here, as we're going to see Spade get pretty aggressive, but Next is going to do a lot of damage to him before the soldier aggression comes out from the Quid. With Paulson Arnold, that double bomb on the Fade won't get a lot.
He gets one good rocket off and a second to take down Stupid. So
he's
two
gonna...
really early frags there from Arnold. He comes in for another. Samson's disconnected from the team. Connor and Faithless cleaning up a bunch of frags himself. Quid is behind, but he's just... Is he? Actually, I can't work out what side of the map Quid's on.
He's on the enemy side, maybe...
Okay, and yeah, he's going for Faithless. Faithless so surfs away that rocket really well. He has the high ground on Quid. He manages to pick up the health back in time, but Paulson comes in to help. He's actually Quid's doing a lot of good work delaying, as he's forced 2 players completely away from the team, and it's now just Arnold by himself having this point. Eventually the rest of WA flood back in, but a fantastic bomb by Arnold there.
Yeah, and I think WA, they are going to look to push this back in. Full Uber advantage, both of their players just coming into second now. Faithless getting some buffs, and they're going to walk this through. I think they're going to look at their top right again through that shutter door.
Oh
with,
my god,
no.
Spade.
Was that a blind dead?
That was a blind dead. He was on last. He's jumping on top of point right now. Maybe Quid told him to do it, because Quid and Fane have kind of been watching some of the flank. Nexus dies, Connor goes in. Oh, some nice rockets on the Samson, who takes another spam damage. 12 HP and not popping. I mean, it wasn't taking any more damage, but normally kind of the fear you get as a medic in that situation, you right click instinctively. But I don't know if there's a blind dead or one of his teammates kind of gave him the comms, but fantastic work by Spade there.
Yeah, massive. And Paulson, huge bomb on the Samson. Whips the first rock, but that's a 2-1. He gets a third on CK as well as Schuper. Schuper's on.
When did Paulson become good at Roma?
I know, he's...
Well, Quid goes down too. There we go. Faithless, there is a sentry gun though, but it's in a pretty bad position. He can't actually see the point right now, but it does get Faithless.
No. Next, he gets a drive.
And there we go, 3 feet for WA, because Paulson is good at video games? Question mark?
Question mark? You wouldn't think it if you watched his Spy, but... maybe it's not his most played class after all. It's going to be equalized with 2 minutes remaining. I want to see some good soldier aggression from New South Wales here. They've been able to do it a lot. This Fane Quid combo getting work done, but...
yeah, Spade really fought for on this midpoint. There we go, Arnold into a big bomb. He hasn't hit any rockets and gets taken out, but that makes so much room for Paulson. He gets a ton of damage, but again, no kills for him. Connor comes in, trying to do whatever he can, and he takes down Quid, but the medic Samson survives. Sean is just having to back out there. Hits a nice arrow onto Faithless to keep him alive, but Faithless is surely going to die here. Faithless, no, he lives! Fantastic movement from Faithless there, so maybe all is not lost from Queensland here. WA, I mean, oh no, Next is going down as big with only 1:25 remaining.
Yeah, it's going to be even Ubers though, so Western Australia, they are going to get the Uber for the last hold. They're not opting to do any off classes just yet. Actually, we've got Connor making me eat my words. He's going to go up on the Engineer. As you're going to have both players capping in the same corner, eat a little bit of spam from Paulson, padding his stats. Should be getting very low there to the spam.
Oh, Paulson getting juggled though in lobby, but...
he will die, but
trades for Fane. That's a really good outcome now. It takes, oh no, Arnold going is massive. Yeah, this sparks the push. Quid's gonna come in. They don't actually fully, yeah, okay, they're spamming this and going super goes down super early, but they get the force out. They haven't taken down this gun. Eventually Connor swaps off to get the mobility. Quid goes down. And that's a really botched push there from New South Wales. They thought even if they didn't have their soldiers, they should still push in quick, but Quid just kind of sat underneath that little ledge, not doing anything, and Super just went to the point without any support and got cleaned up immediately by the Uber charge. And then, yeah, there was nothing really that that the rest of the team could do there. So good hold by WA with 20 seconds left. It's a Hail Mary push coming in now. They're coming in through this right-hand side. Paulson and Nexus with some good quick frags there. One goes back, but it's too little too late. And Michael, even
we're going to Golden Cap.
We're going to Golden Cap.
And it might not even be done. If WA, Western Australia, win the Golden Cap, we are going to a third, which is product.
I hope you guys like Tier 2, because this is the most Aussie Tier 2 content we've brought to you in a while. We've been casting for quite a few hours now.
While. I think we're just coming on hour 3.
Yeah, I think at the end of this, our throats are going to need a bit of a rest and relaxation. We might have to actually give Core some money for all the time he's donating, being on the cameraman. I don't even want to think how he's feeling right now. But we thanked everyone who stuck around and watched this with us. It has been some of the wackiest, but some of the most entertaining TF2 I've ever had the pleasure of casting, Michael.
Yeah, no, this is really good stuff. Really close TF2, right? It's always a pleasure to see really high-level TF2. The issue is with high-level TF2, normally the teams know what they're getting into, and you can just have pretty crushing games, as we saw in those first two, but these two teams certainly both competent, you know, all of these players at least sitting at the mid-prem level. And yeah, we're gonna see it. Oh, one team unready. Bit of a jaded right there, but
they're just baiting us at this point. No, there we go. Paulson rating up the team. Here we go. Remember, New South Wales took the first map 5-2 in this best of 3. And so if Queensland, no, WA, I'm sorry, I keep saying Queensland. If WA want to stay in this, they need to win this Golden Cap. Michael, take it away.
Yeah, and Western Australia, Nexus, he's going to get near about the same time as Spade, but Nexus is going to be a bit more aggressive. Look at taking some ground, getting a good bit of damage on the Spade as Samson is going to have to force the beam into Spade at the beginning here. Double soldier bomb from Paulson. Arnold will go in and get caught, but Paulson shredded.
Suspended.
But
Connor comes in. Just like last mid-fight, the soldier bombs comes in, and that allows Sean and Faithless to back all the way out.
Fade dies on the chase.
Oh, Samson found a hat though, I think. So you know what?
Okay.
That's the most exciting part of all night. Super is really aggressively in lobby. One shot on the medic. He can't hit the second.
He needs one more. He'll get it.
Oh, Sean almost makes it out. And now Quid's in a really anxious spot against Faithless here. Nice shots by Faithless not to take any damage there, but that's going to give Samson, at the end of the day, probably about a 30-40% ad here.
By the time he gets up, and the thing is, okay, Connor will go back and meet Sean, so it's not going to be as much. It will still...
Samson died? Paulson!
Wait, yeah.
Can we get
what are you doing?
In chat, please?
What are you doing, buddy?
The dog has become a man, and that man is good at video games. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Look away from my screen for 1 second, and Samson dies.
I was getting ready to go on this whole spiel about, you know, WA, they're going to come back from being at the disadvantage, the overtime kings that people saw and didn't see yesterday. But no, they're just going to end up with 60% Uber advantage because of Paulson.
But maybe someone who's been to international lands multiple times is actually quite good at video games.
You wouldn't think it.
Just like it's a prediction. I don't want to say it for sure, but I think Paulson might be okay at this video game.
You never
know. We see WA, I finally got their name right, pushing in through kitchen really aggressively there. A nice bomb in by Fane, but he's not able to do much, and he just sneaks past Connor and is actually able to live. Paulson looks like he wants to chase this frag here as we have fights going on all over the map. Connor gets taken out by a nice rock by Quid, who loses his own life to Faithless as Paulson does take out Fane. So through all that, Samson has a 50% Uber ride, but WA get the mid fight and significant player at it, and I believe they should deny these forward spawns. Yes, they do. Bane and Super push all the way back to the last point.
CK, oh no, he loves to do
Oh,
this.
He
loves it. It's the Tommy son. He's revved up. He can come out of the spawn door, and look at him, he goes a little too early.
Oh no,
he'll get Nexus.
But I mean, that's pretty significant here, as Bane does manage to get Faithless as well, so that's Queensland, I'm sorry, WA, I apologize so much, I'm very tired. I have to back all the way out here, and again, the Uber advantage for Samson is declining, and Arnold, I don't know what he was thinking there, loses his life, not able to get any damage or force done. And here we go, New South Wales pushing really aggressively. Sean goes down on 80% Uber to Super. Super just having Sean's number these last couple of minutes.
Oh, but Samson, he's going to get caught in. There's so much damage in the double direct from Paulson.
And Connor survives that on a slither of HP. No, the bomb in from Quid takes down Paulson, takes out Connor. Some really nice rockets. Arnold gets met in GS here and just survives with his life. Quid putting up some huge damage there, completely turning the tide of that, the end of that fight there.
Yeah, Paulson doing as much as he can. He's going to end up leveling it. So it'll be even Ubers with Western Australia holding last. And we know they are pretty good at holding last. They do like it a lot. They managed to hold out to keep it the golden cap. Or to bring it to the golden cap, keep it even in the regular game. As we're going to see Western Australia end up building a little bit worse, 10%-ish disad. Actually, I'll make sure that it's not a crits coming out, as it isn't. We've got Uber charge on both sides. And we've actually got the spy on Connor. It looks like he will just be checking off classes, though, making sure there's no funny business coming out from the other team.
Yeah, and
as he won't find anything.
Seems like even though this is just a third-place match for a fun little off-season cup, I mean, these teams are really playing for pride here. They're taking this quite, seriously. There's some great gear too. There we go, a nice kill onto Quid there by Nexus, which might create a bit of an opening for Paulson to do something. It looks like he's sneaking around, meeting up with Arnold in lobby, but looks like, oh no, really nice skip jump over the sticky bomb of Spade, and he's made him shoot for 1v1, but he just can't connect those rockets, and he's caught out actually, and then, Nexus is caught out too. Nexus just managing to slither his way out. Arnold might die here though. Oh, Arnold. Those are some incredible rockets to trade with Bane there. And WA coming out of that situation really quite well, as Super's force really low here.
Yeah, Super kind of, having to fall back into his own Saw, gets the pistol kill all the way through Saw into lobby onto Paulson there, but yeah, Arnold just, pairing up with his team to get 2 kills. Paulson will go for the force, won't get a single bit of damage onto Samson.
But Faithless just coming up with the cheese, they're getting a nice kill onto Fane, so again, leveling it out. As soon as New South Wales get an advantage, WA level the playing field almost instantly, so they're doing a good job not to kind of let any advantages snowball out of control, which is kind of what happened when they versed Queensland in that semi-final.
Yeah, definitely.
Nope, sorry, I'm thinking the wrong way because I'm talking about WA, but I'm referring to New South Wales.
Oh no.
Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Super dies. We know that much.
We do know that, and Faithless and Quid both going to go half health. Connor will try and get the kill on the Quid. He will clean it up and back into last.
That should be an opening now for
Western Australia.
But Arnold's really not in a position to. Okay, he's starting to go down lower now. He doesn't have a buff, so I think he's waiting for a bit of spam from his team, but he's not going to get it. There we go, he peeks in now, gets one rocket onto Samson, who gets a lovely surf on the top of that hut there. The medkit was stolen by CK though, so that's a bit disrespectful.
Just a little bit, as we're going to see New South Wales look at making some aggression in the last, maybe finally use this Uber. Both teams have had it for a good little while. Yeah, we're going to see them go through the shutter. Don't have to use it yet. They're going to get a lot of space in the last.
They've kind of caught out here, and yeah, Sean pops to save his scout there. They are forcing New South Wales to flank quite a lot. Arnold actually doing a lot of work distracting on the flank. Paulson hitting some nice rockets to 9 the high ground. Arnold goes down, Quid goes down, Faithless goes down. The scouts are completely obliterating this left-hand side here for New South Wales. It's really a matter of what WA can do. They're all bunched up. Connor goes down. Paulson and Nexus really can't do much. And there we go. New South Wales finally win the golden cap. They win the map. And they win 3rd place. And ozfortress, State v State 2020. Michael, we're done. It's over.
It's over. It is no more 4-3 on the second map to New South Wales.
5-2
Congratulations.
on that one.
Yeah, 5-2. New South Wales showing, really good showing here. In the past, they have been one of the stronger teams, but yeah, like you said, getting caught off guard a little bit by Queensland this morning. Earlier this evening. Time is just non-existent with me at this point.
It is 10 o'clock for me. We have been doing this since I don't know what time. I've
7.
not yet. Yes, since 7. I've not yet cooked, but I think it's been worth it. It is. This TF2 has been so nutty. I'm gonna speak to some people, see if we can get some frag videos made, because like genuinely some of the most entertaining TF2 I've ever watched, even if we were kind of lost for words and mumbling at times, because this has been so enjoyable. So yeah, at the end of ozfortress State v State 2020, Victoria are your champions, winning their second champion. I believe the last one they won was in 2010. Queensland kind of came out of nowhere and won second place. They started looking all right in the grand final and then kind of fell apart on Viaduct. New South Wales comes in third place. WA in fourth. South Australia, my boys, we couldn't make it to playoffs. We finished fifth. And the Allies, a valiant effort, but in the end, the talent just wasn't there, and they finished in sixth place. I would like to thank everyone for coming and watching us over these 2 nights. I'd like to thank Xander and Beta for casting for us over the last night. Xander, another shout out for helping us stream that Golden Cap last minute. Really kind of saved the night there. Michael, you've done so much casting over these 2 nights. I don't know how to thank you. And of course, we have had Core on production doing all of this. We've been subbing in and out. He hasn't. He's been... Yeah. I mean, he subbed out once, but... That's a watching machine. Yeah, that's a watching machine issue.
That's a forced sub out. That's a tap out. Yeah, no, look, it was really fun. Good to see some just really good quality TF2 in the off season. A lot of these off season cups, you get kind of a, you'll get some mixed teams here and there. What we saw with the summer cup, with some pretty decent quality competition there. And yeah, it's good to see, this nice smaller cup run over 2 nights, 6 teams, but just a lot of really good quality TF2, people getting a lot of games in, 4 games last night, 2 best of 3s for each team today. Yeah, just really fun. I can't wait for season 27 to see where, all of these players end up, and especially just for that Prem bracket. Prem is looking super juicy this season, and we should be able to get some epic games.
And as a reminder, with my admin hat on, I would like to remind everyone, season 27 signups have opened. So if you guys have your team ready, if you know who you're going to play with, get those teams signed up right away. It kind of makes life easier for all of us, makes life easier for the admins, it makes life easier for the teams, because you kind of know about an idea of who you're going to be up against, so you can start planning. And yeah, we really look forward to seeing you in season 27 with my TF Live cap on. We're always looking for new talent, so if you want to cast, if you want to produce, if you want to make stream graphics, if you just want to, I don't know, hang out with us, shoot me a message, shoot Core a message, and we'll see who's keen to join us, because we're always looking to bring on new people. And I guess with that, we should probably get a shout out. So Michael, say your piece.
Yeah, look, I mean, shout out to man Xander casting. We gave him 1 shout out before. He deserves the second one. Me and him casted 3 of the games last night. We had to go, with you into that golden cap with a little bit of a, makeshift stream. It was great. Sad he couldn't be here tonight. Outside of that, shout out to Coden, shout out to Western Australia, shout out to my boys, Queensland, second place. A lot better than I thought they could make. So yeah, look, good on them. And shout out, to you, Foz, for casting with me tonight. Connor on production, as always. It was a good show.
Excellent. Again, yeah, shout out to you, Michael. You've put in some heavy lifting these past 2 nights. You've done a lot of casting. I owe you a lot. Core, again, the man, he's done so much on production in the past while with us. He's done so much. And again, I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in and watched, because again, the TF2s, it's fun for us to cast, but it makes it so much better knowing there's like a crowd of people out there enjoying it too. That's why we run these cups. That's why, as an admin team and as TF Live, we put in these efforts, every week, every off season, every night where we can to bring you this content, because we know you guys enjoy it. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you. We're going to take a bit of a break now. I think we all deserved it, and we'll see you for ozfortress season 27. Thank you all for tuning in.
See yous.